Hey, what's going on, guys? It's good to be back live again. I want to talk about an important topic today and hopefully answer some questions if anybody has some. Today, I want to talk about perfectionism, one of the biggest killers of success. It's that constant thought about not being good enough or waiting until something is just right. It's horrible, and I'm pretty sure a lot of us can experience it or have experienced it before. I know I've experienced it many times in my life. With voiceovers, it was a little different for me because I was just so anxious. I had this motivation, this drive inside of me that I just wanted to make a voiceover. I didn't care about getting paid, I didn't care about having any of the right stuff. And I just wanted to get out there and do it and know that somebody would pay me for it. So I used the mic on my laptop and I got my first customer and I redid the script over and over and over again, and it was exciting and it was nerve wracking. But I finally got it done and the customer enjoyed it. It served their purpose. And though it wasn't very high quality and my skills weren't as good back then, I made my first step. I took that first step and it got me to where I am today. If I had just waited and put that off, then I might have never taken the next step. That's why it's so important to not wait for perfection, because to get to where we want to go, we have to take steps. The first step is just getting out there, just doing it, right? And then we see another step in front of us, and then another step, and another step. And before you know it, we are really good. We are talented. We have the right gear. We have the right performance ability. But it didn't happen overnight. It happened step by step. And that's what I'm trying to say is that focus on taking that first step. What is that next step for you? Is it practicing your performance? Is it practicing your pauses, your motivation, your enthusiasm? Is it maybe getting the right mic? Is it getting the right equipment? Is it finding your first customer? Is it getting paid for your first gig? Even if it's getting paid a very little, whatever that is, that's a first step that you should strive for. So that's why it's so important to not let perfectionism hold you back, or that idea of things just have to be right, because it's not true. Things don't just have to be just right. And I feel like we do good work regardless. We don't give ourselves enough credit when we take the action, right? When we take action, sometimes we surprise ourselves and things end up pretty great. I know that sometimes I tell my mind, I'm just going to do this just so it's good enough. And I get it done, and I surprise myself, things come out great. So tell yourself the same thing. Don't try to get it perfect, just make sure it's good enough. And then get it out there. The next time you do it, you'll be a little bit better. And then the next time, a little bit better. And then you'll be on that next step, and that next step, and that next step. Before you know it, you look back and you've come a long way. You've got the right gear, you're a pro on the mic, you're really confident, you're enthusiastic, and you had your first customer already, and you're already on your way because you took that first step and you didn't doubt yourself. So believe in yourself. Don't hold yourself back. I think we are our own biggest enemy. We have doubts, we have fears, we have insecurities, and we hold ourselves back. So as long as we realize that and we just take that leap, we're going to be all right. We're going to get there eventually. Because if you're going from, let's say, the West Coast to the East Coast, it's a long way, right? But if you take step by step each day and you don't stop, eventually you're going to get there. It's the same idea. So just keep going step by step. No matter how long it takes, take your time. Everybody's different. And you will get there. Yeah, and it's not gonna go away. I don't think perfectionism is something that ever completely goes away. I know that I've still been putting off some videos for YouTube because I want things to be just right. I want to get the lighting just right. I want to get, my scripts just right. I want to be well prepared, but I haven't made them. So that's my point. And this live, for example, I didn't get the lighting right. I didn't spend half an hour preparing. I found a topic, and I took maybe a minute or two thinking about what I was going to say, and here I am. I'm out here talking to you. I'm getting it done. And this is so much better than a YouTube video that I would have prepared hours for and would have the right lighting, but that doesn't exist. And I think that's the point I'm emphasizing here, is that imperfect but done is so much better than perfect but not done. Does that make sense, guys? How's it going? CeeLo Knight, Badlands. Hey guys, thanks for joining. I hope this is inspiring for you. Basically, not letting yourself hold you back, not letting the idea of perfectionism or things just have to be right, or that you're not ready, or that you need to have this or that, or just making an excuse, because you're ready to go now as you are. You're ready for that next step. And that next step is different for you than it is for the next person, or than it is for me, because we're all at different levels. And that's perfectly okay that we are at different levels. But the point is to take that next step, because as long as we take our own next step, we're going to get to where we need to get going. We're going to make progress. And when we make progress, we get momentum going. When we get momentum going, we get to our goals faster. So that's what I have to say today about the topic of perfectionism in voiceover. Start off by practicing. You don't need equipment right now to practice. You can start practicing scripts online. You can start preparing your voice. You can start reading out loud. Then you can get your mic, you can get your equipment, your booth. Like I said, step at a time. If you guys want to learn more about how to get started into the world of voiceover and how to get paid doing voiceovers from home, I have a video that teaches you my 6 secrets to how to get started in voiceovers. It's very helpful. I put a lot of time into it, and it has some things that took me years to learn, some of my best tips and strategies. It's definitely a game changer. So if you want to check that out, check out the link in my bio or in the description if you're watching on YouTube. Thanks again for joining, guys. Appreciate it. We'll see you next week. And if you have any questions, let me know. Send me a DM. I'm always happy to help. Or just leave a comment below. And I read everything and I respond, and I will help you as much as I can. Thanks, guys. Take care.